Hey guys, in this video I'm going to give you a great strategy that will help you to stay motivated, especially when the self-doubt creeps in. So, have you ever had a situation when you delivered a speech, you were a little bit anxious but you made it happen, and then afterwards you felt like, oh wow, now I could deliver presentation anywhere, because you are riding that high, you feel great. But then what happens after a few weeks or after a few months? Well, it slowly goes down and you don't feel so powerful anymore. And then perhaps after half a year, maybe 1 year, you have to give another presentation, you don't feel at your best, and the self-doubt starts creeping in. And maybe 1 week before you start saying to yourself, wow, can I really make it happen? Is my content valuable enough? Will I be able to handle my nerves? And the self-doubts start creeping in. So it's important to keep yourself motivated. Now, I really believe that in order to do it, you always have to remind yourself of your previous success. So for example, myself, whenever I present on some type of stage, I like to have videos and pictures taken of me. So why do I do it? Well, basically when I have that footage and then later on some self-doubts creep in and I don't feel at my best, I can always watch those videos. I can always look at those pictures just to remind myself that I'm actually a very good presenter. And you know what? It happens to me from time to time. I mean, we are just humans. We are not perfect. And I had situations when, I would have a break in public speaking maybe for a few months. And then before the next big gig, something really important, I would have some self-doubts. But then the next thing you know, I start watching my clips and I start seeing myself on a stage basically nailing it, okay? Powerful body language, people are responding very well, some applause as well. And when I watch those clips, I remind myself that I can handle the situation. And literally within minutes, my state is totally different. And you can use the same principle as well. So next time when you give some type of speech, make sure that you film it, make sure that you take some photos. You may be thinking, well, but I don't feel comfortable being filmed on a stage. I don't want to do it. It weirds me out. Look, it's totally normal. But if this is how you feel, then ask one of your good friends to do it for you. Now, they don't need to run around the stage and film with a big camera. They can simply use their phones. But the point is that you want to have some type of footage because later on it's going to really help you. Now, you may also be thinking, okay, this sounds great, but I have zero experience. I've never presented on a stage and that's why I'm taking this course. So what should I do? Well, there is one strategy that I've been using for many years now and it really works, and it's basically called the vision board. Now, in case you're not aware of it, basically vision board is a collection of photos that remind you of who you want to become and what you want to have. So in your case, for example, you could print a bunch of photos of some famous speaker, a speaker that you really admire, and then have those photos put together, maybe even carry them in your pocket so you can remind yourself on a daily basis, oh wow, this is who I want to become. I want to be that person. I want to be a great presenter. And while you're doing it, you have to put emotion into it, okay? Now the cool thing is that when you do it day after day, when you look at those photos and when you think about your future success, you will start rewiring your brain and you will become more positive because in a way, visually, you will have a taste of that success and that will motivate you to take more and more steps to become a better presenter.